All right. Hi, everyone. How are you? I think we are live. Yes, the button says live. So, welcome, welcome. I am a much different person than you're used to seeing. You're used to seeing Lisa Torres. My name is Meredith Dale. I'm filling in for her tonight, and I'm excited that you're here. Our title for tonight, our subject for tonight is 6 tactics for a strong social media influence. And why I chose this topic for tonight is because let me tell you a little bit about my story. So, my story is that when I first got started in direct sales, I was very new to social media. I had an Instagram account, and that was it, not even a Facebook account. So to say that I was very new to it and that I didn't understand how to use it is an understatement. And excuse me, I've been getting over a cold. So if you hear me sniffling and whatever, sorry, I took some good medicine. Hopefully I'll be okay. So why I decided to do this topic for tonight is because using the tactics that we teach inside of the Victory Tribe, which I'll talk more about in just a moment, using the tactics that we teach inside of the Victory Tribe, I just checked all of my social media accounts. Now I'm on, all different social media accounts, and I have close to 21,000 followers. So that's a huge jump for someone who did not understand social media, let alone how to use it for marketing their business. So again, I'm going to jump into it. Those of you who are just joining us, I'm Meredith Dale. I am one of the founding members of the Victory Tribe, and I'm sitting in for Lisa tonight. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to try and keep it at about an hour. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into six tactics that I use for a strong social media influence. I've done it on a PowerPoint tonight, so if you want a copy of this PowerPoint, I'm going to post it in our Facebook blogging group. And if you're not a part of our blogging group yet, if you haven't activated your blog yet, go ahead and click that link. It should be to one side of you. Go ahead, click that link, because you're going to hear me talk about tonight how to incorporate these tactics with your blog. So you want to make sure that you have your blog activated. If you haven't done so yet, that also gives you access to our Facebook Mastermind blogging group, which is where I'm going to post this PowerPoint. And you can also get back to whoever brought you to the hangout of this webinar tonight. Get back to them and they'll be able to give you access to this PowerPoint as well if you want it. I personally let me go ahead and mute something because I'm getting feedback here. There we go. All right. So I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to share my screen. And let's go ahead. I'm going to do my entire screen. Share it. Okay, so 6 tactics for a strong social media influence. First of all, let me tell you who we are, who I'm representing tonight, why you're here. You were given this link by an email, most likely an email from someone inside of the Victory Tribe. And who we are is a tribe of dedicated entrepreneurs. We will claw and fight through all adversity so we may know victory for ourselves, our families, and the generations to come. People that we invite into the Victory Tribe that we would love to have inside of our Victory Tribe are people who are go-getters, people who are team players, people who have a positive vibe, people who like to contribute to our community, meaning that they interact with us, people who are finally ready to start getting results in their business, people who are willing to work on their personal development, people who are willing to learn new marketing strategies, people who are willing to give it their all, people who are not afraid of investing time, energy, and money into their business, people who want to join our tribe for the long haul and learn and grow as an entrepreneur, who wants to learn the skill sets to build their business, people who are going to participate as a tribe member, attend our weekly trainings, our coaching, are coachable, trainable, and hungry to learn. People who are finally ready to have a breakthrough and learn how to start getting targeted leads and sales daily and weekly in their business, and are willing to do whatever it takes as long as it's legal and ethical. So if that sounds like you, what you need to do is go ahead and click that button over to your right side, okay? That's going to get you into our tribe, and you're going to be able to put to use all of these strategies that you're using tonight, all of these marketing strategies, not only on social media, but on your blog, your website, your home on the internet. Go ahead and join our Victory Tribe. It's an amazing tribe, but only if you're one of these people that I just talked about, please. Okay, the art of social media. And yes, I'm calling it an art form because social media platforms is an art form that you must master if you want to be successful in your business. It's not enough to simply hop on social media. You must share relevant content in a way that inspires your fans and followers to interact and take action. You must also become an invaluable resource. Let's see here. I'm going to hide that. That offers insight, inspiration, and education around your industry and niche. So each social media site is going to have their own nuance, but at the very basic level, every single social media site is fueled by relationship building. Relationships are going to be the fuel behind your business's success. So if you're like me, like I was first starting out, I had to go to social media and follow these tactics that I'm telling you tonight so that I could build such a strong following that now, like I said in the very beginning of this webinar, when I just now checked my social media, you'll hear my baby in the background. When I just now checked my social media pages, I have almost 21,000 followers, and that's going from someone who had absolutely none, zero, zip, not even a Facebook account, okay? So it's very possible. Just follow what we teach inside of the Victory Tribe. Your goal, your first goal, win over today's consumer. Your second goal, be the go-to person. So when they want to buy your product or use your service in the future, they think of no one else but you. The goal, start making better connections today. So you're going to have to create meaningful relationships in order to do this. Creating a Facebook fan page, a Twitter handle, or an Instagram page for your direct sales business is just not going to be enough. There's 4 key components that you want to include in every post. You want to post inspirational content. Dedicate your business page to inspirational information. Okay, that's why it's called a business Facebook fan page. Save your personal information and your personal, whatever is going on in your personal life for your personal page. That has nothing to do with your business, so you shouldn't be sharing it on your business page, in my humble opinion. Establishing a presence across social media is very important, and why you're doing it is to make lasting relationships. That's what's going to be the key to long-term success. Creating meaningful relationships and winning over today's consumer across social media, it's not going to happen overnight, okay? It takes a commitment to sharing relevant content in a way that inspires your fans and followers to interact and take action. This should be, for your business, this should be your whole goal of posting on social media. So that's why I go back to number 1, inspirational content. Don't bog them down with your personal drama or your personal, you might love whatever you love in your personal life, but if it's not about your business, I highly suggest you keep it for your personal page and only share inspirational content on your business pages. Relevant content. Are you focused on your products, or are you talking about anything and everything? Focus on your products. You want your conversation to easily stay on the top of their mind. You want to create vibrant conversations. How you can achieve this is number 3. Vibrant conversations stem from testimonials. Wonderful things that you have heard from other people. Social proof is huge because we can talk about our business all day, every day until we're blue in the face, until our customers are wanting to puke. But people follow other people. So if you're having vibrant conversations and you're increasing the awareness to your prospects that people like you and they like your products and they're following you and they're loyal to you, then those people are going to they're going to base their decisions on what other people have made a decision about you. Number 4, you absolutely must have strong calls to action. This is as strong as telling someone to do what you want them to do. A lot of times we are just way too bombarded with information. So if they're on your social media site for a moment, make sure that they are getting to what they need to see first and foremost. Again, don't bog them down with useless information, and make them understand what you want them to do next. If you have no call to action, if you're not sending them somewhere, they're going to click away and you've lost that customer. So meaningful relationships are built on consistent conversation. Always focus on these 4 key components. Be consistent on this. Don't hop on one day and kind of talk about your product and then be gone for 5 weeks. Every single day, if you're going to have a strong social media influence on your followers, consider those people as people who are your prospective customers, and they're only one social media post away from buying your product today. I treat my 21,000 followers on social media as 21,000 prospective customers every single day. And I don't let them down by just disappearing. And if I disappear and I come back on, they're not going to remember who I am because we have way too much going on. So I want you to really think, how can you create vibrant conversations today? I highly recommend the testimonials. Okay, you're going to need to be an active listener of social media. I want to show you some tools that I have found that I really, really like that allow me to quickly respond and meet the needs of my fans. You can do this with your fans, and it follows up and followers up to the second. You want to quickly respond and meet the needs of your fans and followers up to the minute, up to the second. That's what I mean by that. It's kind of a weirdly typed sentence. So that just goes to show you, proofread. Anyways, I want to show you a quick tool real quick. So this is a tool called Social Mention. It allows you to monitor conversations involving whatever your business is. So I want to show you this. So this is Social Mention. And right before I got on, it's just socialmention.com. It is going to show you up to the second information about what's happening on the internet right now. So I was just playing around with It Works, the body wraps earlier. Let's try something. Let's just see what's happening in the Beachbody world. Okay, so I just type that in and I click search. And let's see what it does. My computer might be a little slow. So while it's looking for Beachbody, what I want to show you is this is talking about 1 minute on about, okay, so it just switched over. Let's talk about Beachbody. So these are all what's happening right now. Last mention was 2 minutes ago. So this is up to minute what's happening on social media. So this is majority of Facebook, but you can see that it tells you who the top users are, what the top hashtags are when you're talking about Beachbody. So Beachbody is having a lot of Beachbody, laugh out loud burpees is a good one, healthy life, 21-day fix. So these are all top hashtags that you could put into your post. And you can just kind of watch what's going on here. Top keywords, group, Beachbody program, challenge. So if you're stuck on what to use as hashtags, come to socialmention.com. I thought this was really, really neat. Okay, it's going to tell you strength. Strength is the likelihood that your brand is being discussed in social media. So right now, when we just did it, it's at 42%. So this is really high. It's a very simple calculation over the past 24 hours. You can read that on your own. Sentiment. Sentiment is the ratio of mentions that are generally positive to those that are negative. So Beachbody is 9 out of 1. That's getting a really high rating for positive sentiment. Passion is the measure of the likelihood that individuals talking about your brand will do so repeatedly. So this is at 4%, and your reach right now is going to be at 40%. So if you were blogging, posting right now on Facebook for Beachbody, you would be able to have a 40% reach, which is really good. So you can go ahead and you can put in anything that your product is, anything that you want to see what's happening on social media right this moment. I think this is an absolutely amazing tool. The next one that I really, really like, and I want to show you it, it's called Twitter Advanced Search. This one's really neat. You can monitor your name or your keyword phrases up to the second, and when someone tweets about it, you can respond to them. So if you just dedicated, let me go here to Twitter Advanced Search. So if you just come here and you're dedicating, say, 15 minutes to seeing what's happening on Twitter. Let me see if it's going to go ahead and pull it up. Here we go. It's coming up. What this does is it's going to give you up to the second information about the keyword that you're typing in and who's tweeting about it. So I was playing around with this earlier, and I absolutely love it because, let me show you. Uh-oh, Twitter's not responding. Come on, Twitter. While we're waiting for that, what you're going to do is when you're either on social mention or Twitter Advanced Search, you can respond to that person's post while the thought is fresh in the mind of the consumer. So say you just went over to, let's see if it, yeah. So say you just went over to the social mention and you typed in It Works, or you typed in Beachbody, or whatever you typed in, and you see a couple posts of people asking, hey, anyone know where I can buy the 21-day fix at? Anyone know where I can get a wrap at? It's almost Christmas time. I need one for my aunt. While it's on their mind, you can immediately pop onto that person's page and leave a note, leave a comment, letting them know that you have what they need. So I wanted to show you this. Okay, we're back to Twitter Advanced Search. I just did in my browser Twitter Advanced Search. This is actually on Twitter. So you can do words, people, places, any of that. But I really found that this was fun. This exact phrase. Who sells, let me try a different one. Advocare. Okay, let's see what happens when I do this. So you're just going to see who's tweeting right now about Advocare. Let me go here. Okay. And look, under this tweet, who sells Advocare? I want to do the 23-day challenge. Boom. You can click on Catherine. You can tweet her back right this minute. So she did this in April of, 2013. But if she had done that right now, you can, boom, tweet Catherine back, say, hey, Catherine, I'm an Advocare rep. How are you doing today? Again, now you want to start a meaningful conversation with Catherine. Don't just hit her with, Catherine, here's my affiliate link. Go there, buy some 23-day challenge. See you later. Start a meaningful relationship with Catherine. Hey, Catherine, just saw your tweet. I think it's so cool that you want to start a 23-day challenge. What is it about the challenge that you're looking to accomplish? Start with a question. Interact with them a little bit. When you start a back and forth, then you'll know the appropriate time to hit her, with where she can buy it from, that you actually are an Advocare rep. Andrea Smith, look at her, Andrea Smith, who sells Advocare. I simply must have some great Spark. Best energy drink ever. Rhonda says, I can survive on 3 hours if I've got my Spark. In fact, I can go all day. Know anyone who sells Advocare? So I would go to Catherine, I would go to Rhonda, and I would go to Andrea Smith, and I would say, what up, ladies? I see that you just tweeted about this. That's so cool. I love Advocare too, and blah, 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 blah. I start my conversation with them. Do you see a phenomenal tool these two tools are, these two social media sites, or these two tools for social media sites are? Because they allow you to monitor the conversations involving your business. You can, this is what I really like. So remember how we just went to social mention and we saw what people were talking about for Beachbody? This is why I said early on in this broadcast, you need to click that button to the right, because what you're going to want to do is monitor what's happening on social media, finding out what the keywords are that are trending right now. Write a blog post around the specific question that you're seeing on social media from Social Mention. Create a quick video tip responding to the need. I tell this to the people I work with all the time that I'm coaching on how to do this inside of the Victory Tribe, that every single time I post a video along with my blog post, when I'm vlogging with a V, Victory, is you want to post a video along with it, because that, as long as you're doing the keyword research and writing in SEO format, will generally get you on the first page of any search engine in a heartbeat. Search engines love videos. And if you haven't heard me say it before, if you haven't heard Lisa say it before, or whoever brought you to this webinar, YouTube is the second place people will go to research a topic. I know my husband gets on there like crazy. I just got like one of those Ninja Turtle layers for my son from a garage sale over the summer, and I had no idea how to put that thing back together. I went to YouTube. Guess what? There was a YouTube video that showed me how to put it back together. So you absolutely want to use these two tools: Social Mention, Twitter Advanced Search. Find out what's trending right now on social media, write a blog post about it, shoot a quick video tip responding to the need that you saw, post it, and you're doing good. You're doing really good. Let's jump on ahead. You want to become an expert resource, okay? So you're going to gain a social media following, and this is going to require that you be the go-to resource. You want to be the go-to resource. What this means is that people are going to come to you. I just want to make sure that I'm good to go. All right, I think we're still good to go. All right, that people are going to come to you when they need anything that they need, when they need your product, when they need your service. So you're always going to want to add a call to action. This is what I talked about in number 3. Tell the customer the next step you want them to take. Let me take a drink of water real quick. Again, people get really hit with a lot of information in today's society. We're always on social media. We live in a fast-paced world. So when you have them on your site, for 1 or 2 seconds, you're going to need them to see where you want them to go next. Make it simple. To click through to your blog, again, click that button if you haven't already, because you're going to want to send them somewhere. You're not able to capture emails as easily on social media without asking people for emails as you would be on your blog. So make it really simple for them to click through to your blog to learn more about you and your company, your products, your services, and while they're on your blog, you can give them freebies that they in turn will give you their email for. In order to access the freebie, they'll want to give you their email. Okay, so this is how I do it on social media. This is why I have a couple thousand people on my email lead list. It's because I am constantly sending people to my email capture pages, which is on my blog, which is in my social media bios. And again, inside of the Victory Tribe, we teach you how to create capture pages. We teach you how to create lead pages. We teach you how to create or how to use an autoresponder. So this is a step up in marketing that you need to be using if you're serious about your business. I highly encourage you to join our Victory Tribe. When I joined the Victory Tribe, I took my business to a whole new level. It's why I'm constantly on the leaderboards of my company. It's why, hold on, my dogs are fighting. It's why I'm making 2 to 3 sales a day. It's why I have completely changed my business, is because I took it seriously to understand how to market myself. Let me go back to that. You want to make it simple for people to give you their contact information, to click through to your blog, learn more about you, your company, on your blog and on your social media pages. Hold on 1 second, everyone. Go on. Okay, my dog was deciding to get a little rowdy. Sorry about that. On your social media pages, show them that you're human, events that you're involved in, why it matters to you, and why this matters to your social media fans. Tell vibrant stories. We go back to the vibrant conversations, testimonials. How did you solve a problem or help when no one else could? These are vibrant things that people want to hear. People love good stories, and you know what? It humanizes you. So does adding videos to your social media sites. So does adding videos to your blog. This humanizes you. I always get emails and compliments and comments, from people who say, Meredith, thanks for the video. You know, there's so many scammers out there today. Being able to see you really made a difference in me choosing to join the Victory Tribe. I highly suggest that you make videos, tell stories, be vibrant in what you're talking about on social media, answer questions like crazy. Show them that you make their life easier, and the key to make the buying, show them that you make their life easier, and this is the key that makes the buying process for them feel safe and comfortable. When you become a real human being to them, I don't know if people really think we're robots or something online, but when you become a real human being to them, they're going to feel safe and comfortable buying from you, like buying from a friend. Doesn't that feel good? It feels so much better than just, kind of spraying and praying on Instagram that if you throw up your affiliate link, you're going to somehow make a sale. I tried it. It never worked for me. I started implementing this. I have almost 21,000 followers on all of my social media pages, a couple thousand people that I talk to daily through my emails, and it's a whole new world for me. All right. Create social networks worth visiting. I made this worksheet for you. So again, tonight, if you go ahead and activate your blog, you're going to get instant access to our Facebook mastermind blogging page. I will have this up there. Contact the person who got you to this webinar tonight. They will be able to have access to this PowerPoint, but I made this worksheet for you to fill out, to honestly fill out and ask yourself, are you creating social network sites worth visiting? Would you want to visit your pages on a consistent basis? If you're not sure, you can spruce it up by answering a few quick questions. And I'll just run through these because, again, you're going to have access to this when you join our blogging community tonight. Are your social channels appealing? Does your space engage visitors and current followers? Objective review of your site. You need to get someone to objectively review your site and ask them honestly, what was their first impression? You only get one chance when people come to your social media site, so take number 3 seriously. Number 4, are you sharing content that your potential clients care about? Or again, are you going on about your baby mama drama? Are you talking about your cat and what it ate for lunch? Or is your social media sites dedicated to your business? Are they focused on your business, and are you sharing content that your potential clients care about and that your followers care about? Keep all of your personal stuff for your personal pages. Is your page or profile interactive? Can they easily click through to your blog where they can learn more about you, where they can get on your blog and all of your links, all of your calls to action are clickable hyperlinks to where they immediately can go back and buy your product? They can't buy your product right off of social media, but they can buy your product right off of your blog. You can have videos on there. So are your social network pages and your profiles interactive with your blog where they can really get to see the human you? Are you providing vibrant conversations? Have past clients given testimonials? Have they told about how, you have changed their life? Are you sharing multiple forms of content, video, images, and text? And is your content easy and well written? Please proofread. Please proofread. There is nothing worse than trying to guess what people are saying. I absolutely hate my autocorrector on all of my devices because I have to, proofread all the time, but I guess it's a good habit to get into. Again, you can print out this worksheet. If you're going to take this serious tonight, please fill this out. It's going to make a world of difference in your social media sites. So I've covered the 4 basic ways to really make your pages about your customer. Okay, so now we're going to get into the number 1 secret that has really made a difference for me. How to funnel the traffic that you're getting from social media. You have to write better headlines. All right. Yes, you absolutely must be having conversations, with the people. You must have appealing pages. Building the relationships with customers, prospects, team partners, or potential team partners through meaningful conversations is going to be the long-term sustainment of your business. That's absolutely true, what we talked about in these past 4 pages. But if no one is paying attention to your posts, what are you going to do? If no one's paying attention because you have poopy blah headlines, excuse me, if you have, lackluster headlines, no one's even going to pay attention. You've only got them for a second. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are an endless barrage, an endless flow of information that's flying in at the speed of sound. I liked it. I was reading earlier, and it said the life of a post on social media is equivalent to that of a fruit fly. If that, I think fruit flies live longer than our posts on social media. Sometimes you have mere seconds before a new post pops up and your post is pushed one down and then pushed a second one down. So you have to make sure that your headlines are grabbing their attention, sucking them in, so that then you can start hitting these four key points that we talked about over here. Your first goal: inspire customers to click from social media to a piece of content on your blog or on your capture page. If you don't know how to make capture pages, that's okay. We teach you how in the Victory Tribe. If you don't have a blog yet, you've already heard me say it, go ahead, activate yours, because what you want to do is never, ever, ever rely on social media to make the sales for you. It's just way too much information on social media. You need to be sending them, your potential customers, to a nice, quiet atmosphere, a nice environment that fosters your business, that talks about your business, talks about you, has videos about you, has beautiful testimonials. It's a beautiful page where they can spend some time getting all of their questions answered from what you've posted in past posts. Again, on your blog, you can make all of your calls to actions into hyperlinks through a simple click of a button, and then they go back to your affiliate page, which is the appropriate time. Spamming on social media, you might as well, hit your head against a wall, because it's about that ridiculous. It just doesn't work. Now, please understand that I absolutely started out spamming on Instagram. I most definitely did. And Lisa Torres, sorry, I had to take a drink. Lisa Torres, who, if you guys have seen our webinars before, you know that she normally hosts these for us. I love her because when she saw me spamming on Instagram and just posting my affiliate link, she straight out said, "Meredith, you're being amateur. You need to stop that stuff." Well, if you know Lisa, she did not say stuff. You need to stop that stuff and get your act together and start creating a spot that is branded to yourself, where you become, what was it up here? An expert resource, okay? So when I started doing that, everything changed. I no longer ever put my direct sales company affiliate link anywhere. What do? I inspire them to click from my social media page to a piece of content on my blog, which also has email captures on there. Or if I'm doing a sales page, I can send them to my capture page immediately. But I'm always working on social media with the goal of collecting emails. That's why, again, I have a couple thousand email subscribers, and it goes up. No joke, I just checked it earlier today, and I was already at 41 or 42 email leads for the day. And this was by like 1 o'clock this afternoon. So every day I'm adding about 40 to 50 new people every single day from social media, from those 21,000 followers and growing that I have on social media. Why? Because I'm always sending them to my blog to get the information so I can get their email. And, I write my social media posts that gets clicks. I use good headlines. Let's get into that. You need to use good headlines, all right? I'm going to address the great headlines on the next page or on the next few slides, but I want you to be sure to get back to the person who sent you to this webinar, because I've prepared for you a free headline swipe file. Yeah, woohoo! So I want you to get into our Victory Tribe, because we're always offering freebies like this. Not only do we have training 24/7 on Wednesdays and Thursdays if you become a part of our inner circle, which is where massive value is at, but on Wednesdays and Thursdays we always have trainings. But again, we're always putting out stuff like what I'm offering you right now, which is our free Victory Tribe headline swipe file. So I have made, I think, over let me show it to you. Let me see here. Where did it go to? You know what? I don't have it up yet. I was going to show it to you, but it's not up right now. But it is a Victory Tribe headline swipe file for social media, so that you can literally swipe these headlines and use them for your own use tonight. So just get back to the person who directed you to this webinar tonight and ask them for your free Victory Tribe headline swipe file. They have access to it on our Facebook page, or click the link, get started with us, and you can have it tonight as well. So let's jump into it. Great headlines are always going to fall into three categories. The first one is going to be question headlines. It's easy to craft a great headline. Simply state the benefit and make a promise that if the person takes action, they're gonna gain the benefit. You can tell when I was writing this kind of what was happening in my background. Who wants quiet, well-behaved kids? Follow these three simple steps. If you're in direct sales, who wants to lose 10 pounds in 21 days? Follow these simple steps. Who wants a flat, firm tummy in 48 hours? Follow these simple steps. You need to pose questions, state the benefit, and promise that if the person takes action, they're going to achieve this benefit. Social proof headlines. You are well advised. If you have heard nothing that I say tonight, hear this. You are well advised to use social proof headlines. People follow other people. They will make choices based on the fact that other people trusted you, if for no other reason. Okay? So I just thought of one off of the top of my head when I was writing this. What Angelina eats to stay youthful. Oh, well, she looks pretty good to me. She nabbed Brad Pitt. I want to know what Angelina eats to stay youthful. I'll probably click on that. So you can use social proof from well-known people, Angelina Jolie, through celebrities who might be using your product. I know that some of the health and wellness companies, they have celebrities who endorse their products. So say, what Drew Brees uses to be a Super Bowl champion. Or I think you have to say the big game champion, unless you have Super Bowl rights. But you get what I'm saying. So use social proof headlines. And again, I have in the free swipe email copy, not only have these three headlines, but I think I included three more of formulas. So question headlines, social proof headlines, motivation headlines. That's our next one. The motivation headline is going to help people to make the decision. You're going to help people make the decision for you. Believe it or not, people aren't very motivated these days. They're just getting too much information on the web. Have you heard this before? We're suffering from analysis paralysis. There's just way too much out there. So if you're on social media and you're bopping around and you see, read this to change, and then you offer how they can overcome a problem. Read this to change how you eat. Read this to change how you sleep. Read this to change how you handle stress in your life. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, I like that one. I might use that one. Read this to change how you overcome stress in your life. Whatever they're stressed about, really your product, if you know your product well and you are the expert and you're an expert resource, you should know how your products are going to overcome any of the problems. I mean, they might be stressed about their belly fat. And if you sell a wrap or you sell a shake or you sell any type of, health and wellness product, then they're going to be interested because they're stressed about it. So all they have to do is read this to change how they overcome it. So, even if you sell makeup, women stress about makeup all the time. So I just want you to know that you want to be the one that's easily going to motivate them and just give them a simple motivation factor to choose from, get their attention, and then draw them into your blog. You want them to click somewhere once they're stopped by your headline. You need to send them to a secondary source. Do not sell on social media. Sell on your webpage, sell on your blog, sell on well, that's really it. Do not waste your great headlines. Please promise me that you're not going to take this amazing swipe file that you're going to receive and post on social media and just send them to your affiliate link. Promise me you're not going to do that, because if I see anyone doing that, I'm going to be really sad. You've missed an opportunity for them to get to know, like, and trust you. You've missed an opportunity to get an email lead, to capture an email. This is why you need a secondary source, okay? So, the Victory Tribe social media headline swipe file. How to use this headline swipe file. One of the best ways to use it is to simply copy and paste them into your social media sites and fill in the blanks to match your situation. So you saw up here, I put, read this to change how you overcome problem. Don't put read this to change how you overcome problem. Fill in the blanks, okay? I think that's pretty self-explanatory. What I want you to do when you get your hands on this, again, get back to the person who sent you here, is I want you to analyze the headlines. Understand what makes them great. When you understand them, it means you're going to be able to access the swipe file less and less for inspiration. When I first got started, I did this, just all on my own through research. I started subscribing to a lot of marketing blogs, a lot of email lists, and everyone was talking about having a swipe file. I didn't know what a swipe file was. So I did some research and I found that people have already done a lot of the work for us, okay? Make it a habit to copy and paste great headlines that get your attention, that you're coming across in social media, from the emails that you're subscribing to, in print media. Wherever you're seeing really great headlines, go ahead and swipe them and put them in your swipe file. All you're going to have to do is change them to match your situation, to match your product, and then that way you're not plagiarizing. We never, ever, please get this right, never want to plagiarize anything. All right? Never, ever, ever, ever take something and make it seem as though it's yours. You need to change it to match your situation. to match your product. But there are tons and tons of social media, great headlines out there, and I highly encourage you to collect them, put them. You can already go ahead and just add them to the Victory Tribe headline swipe file that you're going to receive as soon as you get back to the person that got you here, or when you activate your blog right now, you'll get onto our Facebook page and you can get it. That way, the next time you need inspiration for writing a social media update, a blog post title, or an email headline, you're going to have it. I use all of my social media headlines. They're also my blog headlines, and they're also my email headlines. So I'm killing 3 birds with 1 stone. You talk about simple autopilot stuff. It's really simple. I'm glad that you're here tonight so that you can get, the dozens of headlines that I've put into, I think, about 6 different categories that will definitely get you more clicks from social media and more action from your blog. So you're going to get more clicks to your blog from social media. You're going to get more emails, which is action from your blog, because you have amazing headlines. And what is this all going to come down to? It's going to come down to more leads and more sales. That's all there is to it. Please do not use the headline swipe file for social media and just post your affiliate link. If you're going to do that, just go bash your head against the wall. You'd be much better served. You need to invest in the time and marketing tactics of putting people into a secondary place to sell your products on, that they can get to know, like, and trust you, which is social media is a great place to start the conversation, what we talked about in meaningful relationships, but it's absolutely not the place to sell. And the very final one before I let you go for the night is you need to track your success, okay? So you need to just set aside maybe 10, 15 minutes to create your plan. How many minutes a day are you going to spend on your sites? Are you going to use the tools I gave you, social mention, Twitter advanced search, to just see what people are doing? You can hop on those 5 minutes each, so 10 minutes. See what's trending on social mention, what's trending on Twitter, and write topics about that. Answer questions. Maybe you see a lot of questions for the day about your product. Shoot a 10-minute, not even 10 minutes, heck, shoot a 2-minute video about how you're going to answer their question. Direct them back to your blog. Pop that up on YouTube, and in a matter of minutes, you have just now targeted what's trending on social media, okay? You need to do this because it's that important to your success. It absolutely is. You want more followers, you need to give them what they want. You need to track what you're doing. And whatever strategy you use, you just need to look at the results. Are you increasing your followers? Are you increasing your email list? Are you increasing your sales? You can always come back and go back through, where was my worksheet? Revisit this worksheet. See what you're missing here. What can you up a little bit if you're going back and you're tracking your results, and either you're doing well or you need to tweak a few things. I kind of like this. Johann Sebastian Bach, you guys all know him. I worked hard. Anyone who works as hard as I did can achieve the same results, okay? So, I've talked a lot about, let me put my face back up here. I've talked a lot about, here we go. I've talked a lot about my numbers and how I have gone from nothing to now almost 21,000 people on social media. And it's because I worked hard. It was because I stopped just, blasting my affiliate link to everyone and anyone with a pulse. And I really took the time to do what was needed. So that's why I put that quote in there at the very end, was work hard. Get back to the person who sent you this tonight. Again, everything is free. This PowerPoint can be given to you, and I definitely want you to use the Victory Tribe Swipe email headline file. I'm so glad that you joined us tonight. Hopefully I will be hosting one of these again for you. And I hope to see you inside of the Victory Tribe tonight, because we're all in there. We're making incredible success in our business. We're ranking on the first pages of Google, of YouTube, number one, and number two place that people go when they need to find information. It's just that simple. They're not going at 8 o'clock at night trying to find your product or service. If I'm trying to find a product, again, at 8 o'clock at night, I'm going to do a Google search. And if I have that product and I need more of it, I'm going to probably do a YouTube search to see who's out there posting awesome videos about maybe a new product that I wanted to see, whatever it was. Again, I hope you have a wonderful night, and we will see you on the inside of the Victory Tribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.